Hello guys, in the past episode, my little brother taught you about C# strings, and now we're gonna be working on numbers or integers. Anyway, if you haven't watched those videos yet, make sure to watch it first, before diving into this video. Now let's get started. If you wonder what int is an integer data type which stores integer values, and is pretty much used in almost all programming languages. To make an int variable, specify the type which is int, and then specify the name of the variable. In our case we used num1 as first integer variable. Also when assigning value to an integer variable, you no longer need to use double quote. Ops, I forgot to make another variable for the result. Since we might want to add these two numbers, let's assign the value of the result variable as num1 plus num2, and the result should return 15, since we are adding the two numbers. Now, as you can see, the console prints 15, and that's pretty much how to add numbers in C#. Now let's try another operations. Now, let's subtract the two numbers by simply changing the operator into subtraction. And let's change the string into difference. Now the result should return 5, since we're subtracting the two numbers. As you see, the difference is 5 after we subtracted the two numbers. Now let's try another operations. This time, we're going to multiply these two numbers. Let's change the operator into multiplication and then, change the text into prod or product, and this should return 50. Now, as you can see the product returns 50. Now let's try another operation again. This time, let's divide the two numbers, and change the text into code or quotient. You can name it whatever you want. Then, if we run this program, this should definitely return 2. As you see the result returns 2. We've done already in mathematical operators, now let's explore different things. Now we're gonna be working on modulus. What this does is, it will get the remainder of the results. This time we are going to add these two numbers. After adding these two numbers, let's get the remainder by setting num1 plus num2 modulus 2, and this should return 1. Since the remainder is 1. As you see in the console, it did return 1, and that's pretty much how easy to get the remainder. Now, let's work with decimal numbers. When adding or storing decimals in a variable, let's specify the variable type as double. What double does is, it will simply accept and get those decimal values. Let's try it out. As you can see, the sum returns 3.73, which is a decimal value, and that's pretty much how to do it. This data type might be useful in the future. I think that's pretty much all for this video. If you enjoyed and learned this video, make sure to hit like and subscribe. And don't forget to check out the C# tutorial series for more videos.